Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, chat? Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, guys. Say what's up in the chat, like the stream. You guys know the drill. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. What's up, Tyler? What's up, Track? XD, MJ, good morning, Nika. Rick Drippin. Good morning, Rick Drippin. What's up, Pushinka? What's up, Kvan Chan? Kookie, good morning. Storm Scalp, good to see you, man. Bjorn Sal, good morning. Carlos, good morning. What's up, Alex? Drop Shop, Davidson, Sashin, Hatim, Mayhem, Pear, Sone, good morning. Good morning, boys and girls. We got about a minute here till market open. We've got some stuff to go over and talk about, but good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, great company? Bill, Oracle, Ben, Aaron, Trade, Jorno. Good morning, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into some charts. I guess, actually, first and foremost, we do have Powell speaking at 10 a.m. for those of you guys that weren't aware. Powell speaking at 10 a.m. So we'll just obviously be mindful of this, and wouldn't surprise me if we saw a little bit more of a choppier opening range until after 10 a.m. because of this. We'll see. But, you know, we've also had a huge move yesterday. I don't know how many of you guys expected this much volatility for being a bear. To be honest, is buy side taken, and wanting to see lower before higher. So that is where I stand today, folks. Like I said, it could be a little bit of a choppier opening range due to Powell speaking at 10 a.m. And it could be a choppy type of a day just because of how volatile it was yesterday. So we will wait and see. As of right now, it's looking rather choppy. So we'll see how it all plays out. Only a few minutes into the open here. Let me check the poll. So yeah, 50% bullish till you die. 50% of the chat is bullish, 34% bearish, 16% expect chop, apparently. Okay. Nobody ever picks the chop option. Everyone always gets mad when I don't post the chop option, but like very few people ever select it. You know what I'm saying? I respect the commitment though. I respect you guys picking a side. You know, you guys aren't trying to ride the fence too much. I understand that, and I actually appreciate that. But does Powell testifying have effects on the market much? Yes, Nins, I would say so. I mean, obviously the market will potentially move on and hang on every word that guy says. So, you know, regardless of what he says, market could just make unexpected jumps, you could say. But that is what I would say. Yeah, I do like that we've traded up here above Asia. Let's see, is this let me see. Yeah, that's London. London high is still intact. I just wonder if it's going to be a London manipulation to New York session continuation. We do need to see price, I would say, get through this area here before I'm feeling gun-ho with a short move, personally, on this hourly. There we go. We'll clear some of this stuff up. Yeah, choppy open so far. But this would be kind of the idea for me. Obviously, if we hold this 1 hour gap, I mean, obviously you got to kind of expect probably a little bit more upside. London high being right here. Could see London high taken out maybe before. But as of right now, if this were to break down, and we could get through here, I would definitely like to look for shorts, and we have room to the downside to go, right? Like, I would say a couple targets you could be looking for would be one, just equilibrium, a rebalance of this leg up, which also lines up with if you were to target the new day opening gap here at 6 p.m. when we had this big rally from the ceasefire news. You could just look to kind of target the low of the 6 p.m. candle as well. Like I said, the new day opening gap right at about equilibrium of the range. That's about all I'd be looking for lower, because I am overall bullish, I would say. But again, there's plenty of reason for price to need to trade back down into here. So that is what I'm looking at right now, folks. But how we feeling, chat? How we feeling? Is it a VWAP open? Yeah. Dude, I was literally like yesterday or last night when I was trying to like, you know, just get a read on the daily and kind of, you know, start figuring out what my bias might be going into today. The first thing that came to my mind was I'm like, dude, we're just gonna get a choppy, shitty Tuesday after a freaking beautiful Monday. Dude, yesterday moved so amazing. It's actually insane how much we moved yesterday. And let me know in the chat, boys and girls. I mean, was anybody? We were talking at the end of stream yesterday about wanting to be more short bias, until a bare minimum a rebalance to like equilibrium of this range, before going higher. We get this full blown sell off to New York AM session low, and then we just, I mean, if you turtle soup that short, or I'm sorry, that long into AM session highs, holy shit, you're rich as fuck now, and you're buying lunch today. But yeah, if anybody played in the PM session at all, I mean, shit, that was crazy. I walk away from the charts for like 45 minutes, an hour, and I see all this playing out. I'm like, what the fuck? So crazy. Let me close the poll off here. Final poll results, boys and girls, is 48% bullish. Bullish till you die. The perma bulls are here. I did see ICT's post. Yeah, I mean, listen, apparently I can't be critical of ICT, otherwise ICT is just gonna think I'm some hater. You know what I mean? I gotta be selective about when I'm critical about him, because I never know when he might just be lurking in the chat. He's never here when I say anything good about him. And that, you know, last thing I need is he's here again lurking in the chat and I'm saying something bad about him again. But yeah, I saw his tweet. And well, not much to speculate on, I guess, about it, but people saying he'll be here tomorrow. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's at this point, it's like a lot of that stuff to me is just rage bait, clickbait, engagement farming. I mean, it's just like when he says don't trade today, or people that trade today are gamblers, and then 10 minutes later he's posting a trade. So it's like, that's why I said last week, I think someone was saying something about ICT said something, and I'm just like, dude, you gotta not put so much emphasis on every word that guy says, because clearly he says a lot of stuff that just, it's provocative. It gets the people going. You know what I mean? This guy didn't become a damn near a 2 million sub YouTube profile without getting the people going from time to time. So, you know, hats off to the guy. But Werner's Way, hey, what's up? But yeah, for those of you guys that are out of the loop, he said he was taking the summer off from trading because his family wanted his attention. But I don't know. Imagine if you coded the market algorithm and then you were just making ungodly amounts of money trading every day because you know where the market's basically going to go, and your family says, "Daddy, stop making money, please. Spend time with us." Daddy, please stop. We're tired of winning. Please stop making money. Please. We can't take it anymore. We're drowning in it. ICT, if you're listening, I'm just fucking joking. Relax, pal. Put me back on the wheel, please. Thanks. Also, how's the audio today? I think I fixed it. Also, I might be blowing someone's eardrums out. It looks like I'm clipping a little bit. Let me turn this down just a slight bit. But hopefully the audio is better today. I fixed it. It was low yesterday. I'm not sure why. My computer settings like turned my mic audio way down. So apologies about that, ladies and gents. But I think we resolved it. Get a PC, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It'll never give you issues, they said. Gosh. Gosh. I'll delete some of this as well. Well, you know, I guess for now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll mark out the London high. Like I said, I think we could end up leaving London high intact, potentially. We'll see, but we'll mark it out. Well, yeah, boy. So much for that ceasefire, huh? What, it lasted all like not even 10 minutes? Was there any more headlines that came out? I didn't really look into it anymore this morning, other than just that little clip of Trump that's going kind of viral. Yeah, we'll see what happens, what develops. We talked about it yesterday, though. We thought it was too good to be true. Much better on the audio. Good. Sexy audio. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. Change my underwear. Posted a video showing us home one day and there was nothing inside it that showed kids or a wife lived there. It looked like an Airbnb. I mean, I mean, shit. I think it's his house, I think, but I guess I don't know him personally, so you never know. Most important thing to keep in mind today is market did engage in relevant high on the daily. Now just need to be patient, allow market to develop context. Amen, Darren. Couldn't agree more. It's always been fine. No, it actually was low yesterday, Jacob. But, I mean, you guys could hear me, but it was a little on the low side. Yes, Darwin, I remember. That was, I think that was one of the things that I was critiquing or criticizing the one time he was in my chat, and that's why I definitely think I'm a hater now. That and the Robbins Cup. What do you think, Chad? Does that make me a hater? Does that make me a hater if I'm criticizing someone like not living up to their word on something? Or does that just make me like someone that holds people accountable? What do you guys think? Does that make me a hater?
Connection lost.
All right, we're back. I'll see. I didn't think so either. But anyway, yeah, ICT, if you're here, don't go get the milk and never come back. Your son needs you, aka me. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. All right, this 1 hour gap is holding, guys, for now. We'll see if this wants to, I mean, if this goes to London high, that's actually ends up being a pretty decent move there. Is anybody in the chat already putting on a trade for higher at the moment? Let me know. The chat was overall bullish, so there could be some people already diving in today. We've got first presented fair value gap right here. Let me know how we doing today, chat. How are we doing? Are we in a trade right now? I'm not in anything. I'm kind of anticipating waiting for the around 10 a.m. when Powell starts doing his thing. And I'd rather see lower as well. So I would just rather see lower. It's hard for me to, again, after all the buy side was taken, it's hard for me to just stay bullish. Call me crazy, I guess, but we'll see. I think if we're gonna be choppy, it's a if right now, but like I said, I kind of wouldn't expect it to get to London high if that's the case. But for those of you guys that are longing, I guess good luck. May the ticks be ever in your favor. Longing since pre-market. Oh my God, you've been holding for a while. Potentially. You want Asia sweep lower? Yeah, bearish. I mean, I agree. Asia low, you know, and potentially much lower than that as well, right? We're 6 p.m. Yeah, like this new day opening gap, or even just targeting this gap at 1 standard deviations of Asia range low. So all makes sense to me. Yeah, hourly gap here at the Asia low as well. But holding the bullish gap still. Nice little push off the first presented for value gap, another new high. We got Powell in 14, roughly. We seem overextended. That's kind of my thought too. But that's why I was surprised the chat was bullish. We still were easily more bullish in the chat today. You guys just can't get enough. You're just like, fucking higher. Just keep sending it higher. Just keep sending it higher. Maybe it's the trauma. Maybe too many people were bearish yesterday and they just said, all right, I've learned my lesson. I'm going back to Team Bull. Getting tired of winning over here. It's going to be a PM action day. I don't know, X trades. We might. I mean, I don't think this action. I mean, obviously it's choppy right now, but we got Powell coming here soon, so we'll see what the 10 a.m. hour brings. You know, I guess it kind of just depends on, you know, if we're gonna accumulate, and if so, how much longer before we expand again. So. Yeah, kind of just a wait and see. But anybody that's in longs, I mean, you're sitting all right now. I mean, doesn't mean you're going to get the delivery, but so far you're sitting all right. But yeah, we'll know when Powell starts talking, because the market will start jumping. One way or the other, it'll start jumping. Jacob wants bullish. All right, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm looking at these SMTs here at the low as well. I mean, again, you could make a case for higher. Where is this SMT here? Right here. You make a case for higher. Hourly gap. You know, probably targeting London high. SMT at the 15-minute lows here. What? Or actually 5-minute lows, sorry. 5 and 15-minute lows. It's too expensive for me, chat. It's too expensive for me, chat. I'm looking to sell this ass. What? Pause. Not my ass. This ass. Sorry. Got a couple of you a little excited there, didn't I? Here we go. All right. Well, macro's beginning here. Let me see. Oh, Jerome. Where are you? Jerome Powell. Oh, Jerome Powell. I do not see. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jerome Powell. Oh, the Fed speaker. Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell. Nothing, Ella. Nothing at all. Well, that's what my uncle said, at least. Let's hope some more breakout. Ah. For context, those long or looking to long EQ of current 4-hour candles where you'll want to see a 15-minute candle closure over. Okay. Now we're breaking down a little, huh? But yeah, I do like kind of just a low-hanging fruit short-term target. I would say 194 Asia low. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna play any of this 1 minute structure in here. $15-minute looks fairly clean. Kind of like to see a 15-minute closure below here, below the New York Open. Oh my God, that would make me an orb trader today, wouldn't it? If we got a close below here on the 15-minute and then shorted from here to Asia low, would that make me an orb trader? Technically, what do you think, Chad? Save some gunpowder for 10 a.m. I don't know. I'm getting ready to just pull the trigger. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Yash. It's not much of a playlist. It's just some songs from Stream Beats by Harris Heller. They're copyright-free music for YouTube. We got 2 Yashes? What are the odds of that? Tanya trading gold right now. What's gold doing? Gold looks like gold might rally here. Just first glance, 2-minute chart. I mean, these two are definitely very inversely correlated. So if gold goes up, I would expect indices to fall. What happened to my thing? Where'd my first percentage for value gap go? Dude. What the fuck? It just deleted my drawing out of nowhere? Thanks, Obama. That was weird. That was odd. What would this short look like? I'm just gonna frame this up ahead of time. See, if we were to do something like this, actually not too shabby. If we were to get a 15-minute closure below here, and I'll just put my stops like up here at the bodies of the candles, and then see if I could just short this down to Asia low. Probably go break even after we trade through these lows. New York midnight. But yeah, this 1 minute structure. Yeah, here we go. Is Powell starting to talk here? Not yet. Getting a little jumpy already. I'm gonna watch this on the 15. We'll see if we get a setup like this. If not, we'll sit it out. I just yeah, this 1 minute. This looks like it could be trouble trying to trade in this. It could maybe be trouble. I'm not in anything yet, Chet. For those concerned, just because I put a long or short tool on my chart does not mean I'm in a position. Oh, shit. All right, Paul. 90 seconds. Apologies in advance if you guys go deaf when this starts. I don't think I got my YouTube muted right now, so it'll probably be loud when it starts. About a minute left on this 15-minute candle. Yeah, Jerome is speaking any second now. Any second now. We are getting jumpy here. All right, well, there's your 15-minute close. Here's 10 a.m. Not in anything yet, guys. I had the sell limit set here to... Oof. We ended up SMTing this low of the ES, I think. No. Yep. Sure did, pals. Yes, put in a lower low. See if gold is what gold is doing right now. Hasn't moved yet really. I kind of just want to see a perfect inverse correlation. So if Nasdaq goes higher, I want to see gold go lower, just for shits and giggles. Buy it? No, I'm not gonna buy it. I would rather sell it, but I was waiting to see if we would get a 15-minute closure below 9:30 opening price, and then I was gonna use that as an order block to short. Didn't get the close there, so I'm just waiting now. And just would be looking to take it to Asia low. Here's the session so far. So London high, like kind of anticipating that maybe London high won't get traded through. It'll be left as a protected high, and then we'll see New York kind of continuation. London manipulation, New York continuation for lower is a little bit of the expectation at the moment, but if it, and if it is choppy, like my goal is to obviously not really get involved and avoid getting, slapped around a little bit. Liking these wicks though. Showing rejection. BPR here obviously took out these internal highs. I don't mind attempting the shorts if we can actually get, market to start giving us some closure. For lower, but I'll wait for now, I guess. Nothing yet for me. Don't trust this 1 minute, anything in this 1 minute to play it, honestly. And the range honestly isn't too bad, even using the 5 or the 15 today. Like this is still only like not even a 30-point stop. I don't think he started yet. Everyone's waiting on Powell. Watch this. Watch him, like the camera starts and then market just jumps to Asia low. Great Company says today no buttons are being pushed. Tyler Jacobs says full port shorts. What's up, Hamid? I'm doing well. How are you? I think New York session will be choppy. What do you say? It looks like that is the case for now. Yeah. What about all-time high? What about we'll get there eventually. What's up, Flawless Trader? Day's going just fine. How's yours? Jerome has not started yet. But Tyler, check the 4-hour CRT after 5 minutes. Check the 4-hour CRT after 5 min. After 5 min? Are you saying I gotta wait 5 minutes to check it, or can I check it?
I look forward to hearing more about the Federal Reserve's outlook on economic and monetary policy. There's been a lot of rhetoric lately, particularly from our friends across the aisle, suggesting that Republicans in the Congress are steering our economy toward a recession. However, the facts tell a different story. 4 months into the Trump administration, American workers and taxpayers are already benefiting from a strong, resilient economy.
We'll listen to like the first little bit of this and just see
Fed officials have
anything
dismissed the idea
anything
of a
sexy gets
this year
talked about.
Or is near. Compare that to the previous administration. Under President Biden, Americans endured the highest inflation
Imagine
rates
Powell
in
just
decades,
resigns.
driven by reckless spending and misguided policy decisions. Now, under the Trump administration, inflation has declined to levels lower than those seen before President Biden's flawed so-called American Rescue Plan, and real wages are finally meaningfully growing again. There's always some economic uncertainty when the United States engages in difficult negotiations necessary to secure more open markets for American goods and services. But that uncertainty is not without a strategy of balanced, lower regulatory costs, pro-growth tax policy, and controls on federal spending, all combined with trade successes offer economic opportunity. One Fed official, Governor Waller, has outlined how a balanced approach combining potential tax rates with targeted tariffs could foster strong economic growth.
All right, we'll come back to that. CRT is a candle range theory, but it's basically, it's just some guy on Twitter basically came up with a, I don't know, how would you put it? Like a way to market trading a range. I mean, it's not anything new. It's still buy side, sell side, just using a higher time frame candle specifically for it. Whether using a 4-hour candle range, a daily, a weekly. But for whatever reason, some people on Twitter act like it's something brand new. It's not anything new, but also I don't really like 4-hour candle range theory here. I mean, I don't know what exactly you were wanting me to see. Whoever, I forget who told me to look at that. Muse. I mean, did you want me to see something filibuster here, or did you just feel like typing CRT in the chat? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Romeo. I'm not a fan of anybody that acts like a arrogant faggot.
On roughly 10%. Okay, this is not a small thing, and it has caused countries around the world to question the primacy of the U.S. dollar going forward. This is one of the worst market responses, I think, to the chaos that we're seeing, the tariffs that are very destructive to international trade, and
Kwong.
everything that
Welcome, Kwong.
The markets are seeing and trying to suffer through. I know I'm contacted all the time by businesses in my district.
Be honest, chat. You don't want me to listen to this, do you?
Start thinking about investing with the level of chaos just from the tariff policy alone. Anyway, there's a long set of things we should be talking about, and I'm happy to
you can tell me the truth.
Time, and let's get to it. Yield back.
Should you buy crypto?
I recognize the chairman of the Task Force on Monetary Policy, Treasury Market Resilience, and Economic Prosperity, Mr. Lucas, for 1 minute for an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today's hearing will allow us to evaluate the state of the economy and review the FMO.
Lucas, we're not here for you. Oh, here we go. Well, maybe the stream's a little behind. Maybe not, I don't know. Something's happening. Manipulation to go higher? Maybe. What if? What if? What if? Let me gosh, I'm tempted to take this 5 minute if we get the closure. We'll see if we get it. But given that we're already at the end of the macro and the 15-minute candle closes in 5 minutes, I might just wait for the 15 to be safe. Yeah, we didn't get the 5 minute closure anyway. So waiting on the 15 now. If the 15-minute candle closes below the opening price of New York Open, I'm going to look to set a sell limit in here to go short. That's my plan. We'll see what we get. This guy still ain't talking yet.
This administration has made accomplishing these goals more difficult. In the Fed's
This guy's got orange juice.
Of economic projections, we see a forecast for slower growth,
getting your vitamin C, buddy. There you go.
And rising unemployment.
Nice.
All of which point to a potential stagflation scenario.
Mr. Vargas. Mr. Vargas. High volume? Oh my fuck. One day it's high, one day it's low. Ugh. Bro, stop listening to it, please. It's brain rot. But yeah, should you buy crypto? I mean, if you want to buy crypto, if you don't know anything about crypto and aren't willing to sit through a really volatile asset, then don't do it. And only use money you can afford to lose. There, now you can't sue me. Bro, I can make daily bias, but confuse that session bias. How to find the session bias? I mean, the session bias is just a fractal of the daily bias, right? Everything is completely fractal. So every single thing that you would be looking for on the lower time frames for entries, you find the bias using that on the higher time frames, right? Daily, weekly, 4 hour, hourly. You know, the reason I'm being very patient with these shorts is I can just look at order flow. I can just look at the hourly and I can see that we're respecting a bullish PD array, right? So I'm not trying to, you know, jump in front of super low probability shorts, but just looking at what we've done overnight, we've taken out Asia high. You know, if I'm identifying power of 3 and I'm just looking at the sessions, right? It looks like I could frame this up as a potential accumulation, manipulation, distribution for lower. And I'm holding more of a bearish bias because, well, we're just so expanded to the upside. We're in such a premium that it's hard for me to just stay bullish, you know? Stonks do go up. They just don't go up forever. Sometimes stonks go down, you know? Let's see. We got like 90 seconds left on this 15-minute candlestick. I mean, if we don't get the close, we don't get the close. So here's Daddy Powell.
Consistent with maximum employment. The labor market is not a source of significant inflationary pressures. The strong labor market conditions
Let's listen to this for a little bit, chat.
Have helped narrow
couple minutes.
long-standing disparities in employment and earnings across demographic groups. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer-run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index and other data indicate that total personal consumption expenditures, or PCE prices, rose 2.3% over the 12 months ending in May, and that, excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.6%. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up over recent months, as reflected in both market and survey-based measures. Respondents to surveys of consumers, businesses, and professional forecasters point to tariffs as the driving factor. Beyond the next year or so, however, most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. With the labor market at or near maximum employment and inflation remaining somewhat elevated, the Federal Open Market Committee has maintained the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5% since the beginning of the year. We've also continued to reduce our holdings.
It's so boring, Jacob, I know.
Mortgage-backed securities, and beginning in April, further slowed the pace of this decline to facilitate a smooth transition to ample reserve balances. We will continue to determine the appropriate stance of monetary policy based on...
He's staying hydrated, though, so that's good.
...outlook and the balance of risks. Policy changes continue to evolve, and their effects on the economy remain uncertain. The effects of tariffs will depend, among other things, on their ultimate level.
Did not get the close here on that 15-minute either, guys, so there's nothing for me to do right now. There's no trade.
Have since declined. Even so, increases in tariffs this year are likely to push up prices and weigh on economic activity. The effects on inflation could be short-lived, reflecting a one-time shift in the price level. It's also possible that the inflationary effects could instead be more persistent. Avoiding that would depend on the size of the tariff effects, on how long it takes for them to pass through fully into prices, and ultimately on keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to prevent a one-time increase in the price level from becoming an ongoing inflation problem. As we act to meet that obligation, we will balance our maximum employment and price stability mandates, keeping in mind that without price stability, we cannot achieve the long periods of strong labor market conditions that benefit all Americans. For the time being, we are well positioned to wait to learn more about the likely course of the economy before considering any adjustments to our policy stance. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you. We look forward to your questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hell yeah.
Questions.
Let's fucking go, Powell.
5 minutes for.
Let's go. All right. Well, now he's taking questions, so. Yeah. Boring. It's tough to listen to, ain't it? Oh, my God. You try your darndest to really absorb what he's saying, but it's just like, oh, my gosh, buddy. You asked Tanya if she was short and she thought I was talking about her height. LOL. Shoddy, where you at? Is that kind of how you said it? Something like that? Longing to the London highs. Good luck. All right, good luck, dude. Good luck, Asaf. I mean, yeah, we're not getting the closure to confirm shorts right now, so. Yeah, I mean, shit, if you were, it's just, you know what I mean, frustrating when we're in a choppy range like that and you're trying, you know, you're trading in this 1 minute structure, you get maybe some temporary moves, but, you know, it's a scalper's paradise in here, really. More SMT at the lows, obviously. Scalper's dreaming here, dude. But yeah, no trade for me. Didn't get that closure, so we'll keep waiting. You know, I'm just gonna stick with my original thought process, though. I mean, if we go to the London high, I'm just likely not gonna be a participant, and that's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying, Chad? Just, it is what it is, right? Like, it's what it is, right? Good Lord. Sideways ass price. Perfect model, says Asaf. All right, well, dude, go. Good luck, dude. You're saying all this stuff like we're gonna judge you, like we're gonna judge you because you went long.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, Asaf, if you believe it, you can achieve it. Okay? You understand me, Asaf? If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Long Tyler. Just because I'm long, figuratively, doesn't mean I'm going to get long fiscally right now. You understand? It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. All right? I don't care. I just don't care. We're too premium right now. It's too premium for me. It's too premium. I don't care. Trend might be your friend, it ain't mine. Fuck that trend. I'm just standing on business. On God. On God. What's up, Javi? Bro, these These ingritted... What? When are they going to take them? I have no idea what you just said, Javi. I'm not going to lie. I wish the Nightbot didn't delete your chat so everybody else could see it, but I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds like a slur. But it also sounds like a stutter at the same time. Jose, I was waiting for a 15-minute closure below opening price. New York opening price. Yes, sir. Might still get it here at some point, but just waiting. 10:30 incoming here in like 8 minutes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You guys, you bulls might get this high. You bulls might get this high, but you're not gonna get much more than this. I'm calling it right now. I'll give you this though. I think you could maybe do this. That's my prediction. Calling it right now. You maybe will get that, and it's gonna wick, and then we're gonna sell. Little seek and destroy type action. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Let's see, chat. Oh man, how do you mark premium and discount? How do I mark it? I just mark a high to a low, and I look at 50%. You could use a fib. You could use a gone box. Generally, though, I'm looking at higher time frame, hourly, 4-hour, daily, etc. And I'm just looking for most recent impulse. So, like yesterday, we took out New York AM low, AM low, and then we had this huge impulse extended into after hours with 6 p.m. candle here. And ceasefire news just kept us rallying, so that's how I would mark this up. You could maybe extend it all the way to just include the entire weekly range as well, if you wanted, I suppose. But it doesn't really matter in my case because I'm not even looking to, you know what I mean? I'm not really looking to like trade it back down this far. Like I'd be content with just this. How does a bomb drop mean bullish, but also a ceasefire means we bullish? Yeah, good point. Yeah, what the fuck? I just thought of that. That is actually, that's funny. It's because Trump's our president, dog. You're going to get tired of winning. You can't do nothing to freaking drop this market except implement tariffs, apparently. Of all the things that make the market drop, it's other countries giving us money. Who would have fucking thought that? Drop a bomb. People think a World War III is coming. Market goes higher. We have a ceasefire within freaking 48 hours. Market goes higher yet. We get money from other countries via tariffs. Markets die. They tank 30%. Holy shit. Oh, man. Asaf says, nah, man, you're wrong. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mom was right. Asaf, I'm telling you. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. You're going to maybe get this. And if you don't get your ass out of this, I'm telling you, dude. I think it's going to turn around on you. And I will admit you were right. I was wrong if it goes to London High. How's that? Deal? If it goes to London High, I'll say, shout out Asaf. Asaf was a hard. But I'll give it to you, but no, that's just what I think, dude. What's up, Payush? I'm doing well. How are you? What's up, XD? What do you want, XD? Shout you out too? Y'all are fucking demanding. I'll tell you what, if we were on a field trip and I was the bus driver and you guys were all the freaking snot-nosed kids screaming in the back, I'd fucking turn that damn bus around. Ruin your precious field trip. You guys remind me of like that 5-year-old kid in the Walmart toy section just screaming his fucking head off. Because fucking mom won't buy him a toy. Social services gets called on the mom because the kid's just acting like he's in Gaza and he just got blew up or something. Jesus fuck. Sorry, too far. It's too early in the morning for that, ain't it? Yeah. Not funny. I know. Relax, chat. Jesus. It just slipped out. Price not moving nowhere. All the moves during PM session yesterday, London session. Yeah, that was my worry when I went and looked at price last night. I'm just like, dude, Tuesday's gonna suck, ain't it? What a bummer. But you know, it could lead to a better PM session. So I'm just I'm really invested in this now. I want to see this short-term high get ran and then see price reverse so I can continue my playful banter with Asaf in the chat. And otherwise, beyond that chat, I would say I'm still waiting on that 15-minute potentially. I stick with my original thought, and that is if we do get that 15-minute closure below New York opening price, I'll still play those shorts if they set up. So if this, then that. If this, then that. Uh-oh, Asaf. Is it not even gonna get here? Asaf, tell me it ain't so. Asaf, are you scared right now? Asaf. Oh no. Do you guys think Asaf's just like sweating? He's just holding his long. He's like, oh fuck. Just sees this BBC forming, hoping that it just wicks all the way back up. Oh. Oh. I'm just trolling, chat. I'm trolling. Do I trade Dex 30? I mean, I don't trade it, no. Is it good indice? I mean, sure. Oh, it's wicking back up for Asaf. All right. What are we at here? 10:29. New 30-minute candle incoming in a minute. Come on. Come on. Little 5-minute gap was left there. But this is the thing when you're an ICT trader and you're trading in tight ranges like this, when it's just chopping back and forth. I mean, you can just commentate on anything. It's like, it doesn't mean shit. 5-minute gap, 1-minute gap. Oh, look at this inversion. Look at that inversion. It's like just a fuckfest. I'm not gonna do that, Asaf. I promise. Of all the things that I'll beg you to do, that probably won't be one of them. Just for the record.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Yeah, if you guys, take this price action to Walmart, they might actually, this probably will work at self-checkout. You scan it, and then it basically just says account gone. Thank you for coming. The thing is though, he only wins if London high gets taken. I literally said, I'm like, I can see this high here, but I don't see London high, at least this morning. At some point, obviously, yes, because I'm bullish, but like overall bullish. But that's all right. I mean, if we displace all the way to London high, I'll give us I'll say I was wrong. I'll give us off his flowers. What do I care? I'm not in a trade. I have no skin in this game. I don't have a horse in this race. You know? I came into the day only wanting to basically favor downside, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to let the devil tempt me into something that I don't want to do. This isn't you know what I'm saying? This isn't prom night. You ain't gonna peer pressure me. No, sir. Thanks, Ruben. I'm glad you respect that. Thank you. Asaf says, longs are very viable, my guy. Listen, if you think they're viable, they fucking knock them out of the park, dog. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna hate on it. Make some money, dude. I'm just giving you my thoughts. My thoughts are wrong sometimes. Dude, that's the thing though. If you think it's going up, you got to do what you got to do. And you better make some fucking money, Asaf. That's the thing. I told you I thought we could get at least here, so I'm in agreement with you up until that point. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? What's up, Mohammed? It has been a while. Where the hell you been? Yeah, now that I think about it, you haven't been here in a while. I thought you were going to be taking the summer off with ICT for a second. Good to see you back in here, though. But anywho, not much else is going right now, chat. Did gold ever make any movement? I mean, it's working higher. Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, if gold goes higher and NQ goes higher, this shit is truly cooked. Oil. Oh god. Look at this shelf. Look at this liquidity. E. This looks like a manipulation waiting to happen one way or the other. Or vice versa. All right, here we go, Asaf. It's getting there. What is this level? 333. It's getting there, Asaf. Get ready. Unless it just gives you these highs and that's it. Nah, come on. You got at least this in you. See, Asaf? I'm kind of rooting for you now. Just a little bit. Homo is with Asaf, and I'm not saying that's actually his name, by the way, chat. I'm not just saying that. Homo Issa is with Asaf. So Shout out Asaf. Shout out Homo. I mean, it's Pride Month. That makes sense. Oh, is Powell still talking? Who's this?
Supply-driven versus demand-driven rent.
You know, those are not terms.
Jesus. Imagine coming home to that every day. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean. Listen, she probably give you some good trades. Well, it's nice classes. Kind of like the librarian look going on a little bit. I mean, I don't know. On mute it was worse. I don't think so. God, Paul is such a stud, ain't he?
Where I'm coming from. But you see where I'm coming from. It is impacting future supply of housing, right?
Not in the long run, no.
Okay. Well,
Gentlewoman's
Mr.
time
Chair,
has
thank you.
expired.
Oh, great. You pissed her off.
The gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr.
Now she's gonna, yeah. Way to go, Jerome. $20 says she tells her husband she has a headache tonight. You're on my hair. Uh-oh, Asaf. Uh-oh, Asaf. Uh-oh, Homo. God, I feel bad saying that. It feels like I'm being mean to you. I'm not being mean to you. That's actually your name on the freaking chat. I'm not trying to be mean. Uh-oh, Asaf. A little shallow sweep here. How funny is this going to be if it ends up setting up this short at like 11 o'clock? We just smack it. Oh, so nice. The slap of the base. No, Muhammad, no trades for me today. This has been just a fuck around and find out chop fest. So we've just been chilling. Kind of anticipated this, though, coming into this session. We talked about it at the beginning of stream. So big movement overnight and yesterday. Powell speaking at 10. It all kind of makes sense. It makes sense. I guess the only thing that did make sense was, yeah, the fact that we drop bombs, market goes higher. We get a ceasefire and the war is over, market goes higher. Like, holy cow. Apparently, we can just do whatever the hell we want when Trump's president, and market's just going to go higher. Everything but tariffs. You can do it all. You can bomb other countries. You can stop wars. You can, you know, have ICE raids and riots going on. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about the riots lately. Are those still going on? Is anybody in the chat from like LA-ish area? Are those riots and protests still happening? We've all been so well, Jerome Powell just said the US is not in a recession. All right, thanks. Yeah, we've been so caught up in the war that nobody, I haven't seen shit about the riots. Tyler, do you work a job? Let's just say these feet don't live rent-free. if you know what I'm saying. Play the Tate meme. I don't know what Tate meme you're speaking of, but how about this one?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Do you have a girlfriend or are you Rainbow? Wouldn't you like to know? Here we go. Here we go, Asaf and Homo. I said we could see this high. All right, there you go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. What are we going to do from here? What are we going to do? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Five-minute closure here in 2.5 minutes. Asaf says, I'm break even finally. Honestly, now I don't give a fuck about this shitty market. Asaf, come on, man. Don't be like that. Dude, you're so confident in these longs. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Don't turn your back on the market like that. She needs you. She needs you now more than ever. Struggling with Top Step X? You're telling me they took away Trade of 8 and now Top Step X is giving you issues? Those dirty bastards. It's lagging. Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, hey, we got 15-minute candle closure here in about a minute. We'll be coming up on the 11 a.m. macro. I haven't taken anything yet today. We'll see if that changes. We'll see if that changes. We know we got Asaf and Homo in the chat. Asaf is break even. He's going for those London highs, it sounded like. So we'll see if he ends up getting there. I owe him a big high five if it does go there. And a shout out. $352. Is that this internal high here? Yeah. We'll see. I use a few different. I mean, I have accounts with Tradeify, MyFund Futures, Apex, Top Step. So I use them all technically. Right now, especially on stream, I'm mainly focused on the Tradeify accounts. Tradeify straight to funded accounts. Where's the truck driver who's a millionaire? Oh, I forgot about them. Avneet. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. I'd like to think I do a pretty good job trolling the trolls. You know? I don't know. Maybe I take it too far. And they don't like coming back. Cause like I don't make it obvious and apparent. Like I don't act like they hurt my feelings and kind of like give them that satisfaction. And instead I try to like hurt their feelings worse than they hurt mine. You know what I mean? I try to one up them. But they never, I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen that guy in a while. This is self-defense. Do you change accounts depending on risk? Yes and no. Hang on here. Bro, how's... Oh, dude, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit... I kind of wish we were in the macro here. If we were in the macro, I would consider turtle souping this for lower. Let's see what macro brings. But change depending on risk. No, I mean my TopStep X XFAs they're on TopStep X, so obviously I can't copy trade them with NinjaTrader or Replicanto. So that's, you know, I got to trade those separately. And then the Apex accounts, obviously you have the intraday trailing drawdown to worry about. So, you know, I just if I trade when I trade them, I want to trade them and manage them differently than how I would treat an end of day trailing drawdown account, like the Tradeify accounts or My Fund of Futures. So but yeah, this I'm just eyeballing this right now. I'm not in this. I kind of want to get into the macro, but this would kind of be my turtle soup thought process, right? Like we get a closure back below this last up close candle, you know, very tight stop here, and then looking to short it down. But we're not in the macro, so I'm not taking. I'm just kind of watching it, see what it does. But that's just because also like I'm at this point I'm not anticipating big displacement higher, so my anticipation would be more seek and destroy. You know, shallow drives above old highs, below old lows, and then reverse. Macro in like a minute. No. No, Asaf. It's got to be London only. London only. Chat. Let's do like light risk with this. I kind of want to... Oh, fuck. I waited too long. It's like when the lifeboats at the Titanic waited too long to come back to pick up people. We waited too long. We'll keep looking. Keep checking them. Hello. Is anybody alive out there? Can anyone hear me? Rose wouldn't let Jack on the door. I mean, come on. So stupid. All right, dude. I'm going to turtle soup this, dude. I'm going to try to short this down in this macro. Risk is very tight here. Kind of me against this off here. Trying to play the seek and destroy action a little bit. All right. Gonna protect it now. Because this chop is scary. My beast BE me out here. BE me out here. Kind of sounded dirty, didn't it? Yeah, we'll see us off. We'll see. A couple minutes into the macro here. The reason I went break even, you know, my logic is basically just, you know, we're still in this gap, right? So it's like, all right, if we hold this, have another high here, we could go for. Yeah, BE. BE there, boys and girls. Up $3. Let's fucking get it. Let's see what top of the hour brings. Asaf, where is your long that you were break even on? Money is money at the end of the day. $307. 307. 307. Ooh. This would just be so fitting too if it just ends up holding the same level and this high that it took and then sells. You added more, huh? Five minutes left on the 15 and the hourly. So, well, my thought process is going to kind of shift to, I'm still, you know me, I'm sticking with my bearish bias here, wanting to play shorts at least, but this New York AM kill zone will close at 11. So it wouldn't surprise me to see like another drive, ideally at least, right? Like above the kill zone AM session highs, and then potentially set up that reversal again, but we're just obviously speculating at the moment. Don't trade this BS. Yeah, no, I was willing to do the seek and destroy play there. Just didn't keep flushing for me. But this is like really the only way to play Seek and Destroy is like basically turtle souping. External highs, external lows get taken. I usually just like to wait for a little bit of a reaction back into the range and then take my entry. If I'm going to play that. Which it looks like this is going to play maybe still. You son of a bitch. You dirty dog. Don't tell me you're going to just flush without me. Trying to be cool in front of all my friends. Take a Seek and Destroy turtle soup. Very true, Asaf. That's true. That's well said. Do I wait for changing the state of delivery? Yes and no, Alex. If I'm anticipating any sort of like turtle soup entries, I kind of talked about this yesterday. All I'm really looking for is like that last, and if I'm looking at a 5-minute time frame or whatever, I'll use that candle. But I'm just looking for basically the last candle that took out that high or low. And then if we get closure back below that, I treat that as my change in the state of delivery. But again, that's if I'm using like a turtle soup type of a idea there, right? Where the stops were rated. Once we're back in the range, I don't want to see us go back to whatever that high or low was. And, it allows you to get an extremely tight, cheap trade. Tight stop, cheap trade. Like this would have only been like a 9-point stop, right? But yet, depending on where I target, I could get just an insane risk reward. So yeah, kind of still playing out here. Came back and got me out of BE. You son of a gun. Son of a gun. 307 you said, Asaf? I don't know if it was even or not, but... Oh, shit. Asaf. BE. Do I use time cycles? I mean, I use time. If you're referring to like the 90-minute cycles, like from Trader Day, I don't know. Are you kidding me? Come on. Dude. What'd I tell you, boys? Seek and Destroy. Son of a bitch. Man, no balls, Tyler. No balls. Should have just left the risk on. Oh, darn it. I still like being right, though. It's still fun. It's still fun being right. Sorry, Asaf. I tried telling you, though. I did try telling you. Asaf. Yeah, I mean, that was fun, though. That was fun. I had fun. Listen, there's only so much fun you can have in these types of conditions. And I think we're having as much fun as we can have in these types of conditions. You guys know what I'm saying? We're hitting on...
But I do think it would matter. I think it was important. I've supported...
What are these, members of Congress? Or I don't even know what the hell these people are, but... We're hitting on... members of Congress, and we're framing up Seek and Destroy turtle soup trades, and we're, keeping tabs on what everybody in the chat's doing. It's a good time. It's a lot better than losing in this chop, wouldn't you guys say? Gosh, nobody wants to do that. Holy shit, dude. We trade down, we take Asaf's break even, we take out this little low here, and now look at us. Right back. Sheesh. All right, 11 a.m. though. 11 a.m. Let's see if those New York AM highs, potentially 352 as well. Oh my God, Asaf, would you just be beside yourself if you got 352, your TP after that? What's up? Could you imagine, dude? I mean, that'd just be the end of it, wouldn't it? All right, sounds good, Asaf. Shit took me out. We'll probably continue higher, maybe. Yeah, welcome to that seek and destroy, man. All these internal highs and lows are just gonna keep getting shafted. Who knows? Maybe I'll get another opportunity to short a high. I don't like. I shouldn't say that. I do like this high because it's the AM session high. I would have been, so I guess in hindsight, I would have been break even anyway. I wasn't going to partial it. I wasn't going to TP or anything here. I was going to just hold this short and see if we could like run out these lows or at least get to like opening prices. So I would have been BE regardless if I held or didn't hold. There's the AM session high. So I did took a trade. I took a short and got break even stopped. Yep. Up $3. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I can never say I can't see what they're seeing, Darren, you know? I feel like at all points in time, you know, if you want to bad enough, you can make a case for either direction at any point in time. That's just trading. Darren's holding for London high though. Darren, I could have swore you were earlier in the chat. You were a bear. Did you have a change of heart, or did I misinterpret what you said earlier? You missed long, says Kareem. I did. Don't tell me chat's actually gonna sit here and hold that against me and say like, "Oh, bro, I can't believe bro's not short. I can't believe bro's not longing all this." Give me a fucking break, chat. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You'll blow tomorrow? I don't know what that means, elite trader. I'll blow tomorrow? My uncle's name is Dan, not tomorrow. No! Too far. Dude, you're giving me the easy T-ball uncle jokes. I gotta take them. I stole $3 from the market. That's, hey. Damn right I did. You're damn right I did. How sick would it be if I played this inversion though? Chat. How sick would that be? Like, would that be pretty sick? Do you meow or do you bark? Alrighty. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he went. Some dude said he had $72 left. I told him he'll blow tomorrow, but he light blow tonight. Oh, if you take him to your unk, he get money from your unk for combines. Oh, yeah, maybe. All right, there's 52. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's going on in here? What just happened?
Not on other things.
Thank you very much. I yield back.
The gentlewoman yields back. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New York, our vice chair for communications, Mr. Lawler. You're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Powell.
Yikes. All right, well, there's 52. Yeah, I'm either gonna get a short offer to me, or I'm not gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole. When this old man stop yapping, probably whenever I end the stream. Whenever I end the stream, probably that's probably when he'll be done. No, I have no idea how long it's supposed to go. It's literally been over an hour, so probably end soon. I would think. I would hope. But yeah, might just be a PM kind of day, chat. I mean, I can't say that though. Some people in the chat are feeding for longs and riding longs right now, and so far they've been more right than the bears. So it's just been one hell of a slow, painful grind. Why market no print? Oh. Perhaps as long. Perhaps. All right, peace out, Asaf. Sorry you got break even on that. I don't know. How many likes we at? 64 likes. Thank you, Daniel. $200 likes for afternoon stream. Hmm? Hmm. Give me a moment here. Bro, Trump is posting on Truth Social right now, like one after the other. What is he saying? Blowing up my phone. Real estate investment broker just joined. Are you bullish going to take a liquidity overnight high? I mean, no, I'm not bullish to London high. Some people in the chat are. I'm not bullish to London high right now. I've been waiting all day for a short to set up, to be honest. But I haven't. I did take one trade. It was a short, kind of a turtle soup entry, break even, stop on it. So, oops. Yeah, I just feel like we're, in my point of view, we're just so expanded to the upside. We're in such a deep premium that I kind of just want to favor lower or some lows to be taken out. So that's kind of what I've been waiting on. We're trading above the New York AM session high now as well, but we keep doing the slow grind higher for the moment. So what are we at? We're at 354. London highs 383, so we're pretty close. What's ES? Also, what did gold do? Oh, gold's not really doing shit. Oil's not doing nothing. And then ES. I mean, we're diverging with that internal high currently with ES and NQ, but I don't know how much significance I'm putting on that at the moment. So I guess here's what I would say. What are the likes at? Oh, 91 likes. Oof. Maybe we won't do a PM stream. Maybe we won't. But I'll say this. I will I'll potentially do a PM stream here if what I'm probably going to do is call it for the morning, because I don't think this move is going to happen. I mean, I say I don't think this move is going to happen, then I get off the charts and 20 minutes later I come back, it's like all the way at my target, but hopefully not. So what I would say though is may do a PM stream if like throughout lunch hour, to me, we still have opportunity to look for my draw, which I want to see internal lows and maybe Asia low taken. So, but yeah, man, otherwise feels like a no trade day for me for the morning. Obviously I did take that one seek and destroy turtle soup attempt, but got break even stopped on it. So no harm, no foul. We can do a quick P&L check. I want to see how you guys, how everybody fared today. We had some fun. It was pretty choppy, obviously, with Powell. Could have a lot of people that were just flat today as well, but Dylan Barry's at 4,600. Dylan, you sick bastard. What's up? 4,600? You must have been longing, huh? Just hold longs. Yeah, let me know, chat. How do we do today? Green, red, or flat? Green, red, or flat? But yeah, that'd be what I'd be. You know, we could see London high at this point, maybe. But yeah, man, I would say like if we go through the lunch hour and because I'm gonna step away from charts for probably like an hour, 90 minutes or so. And I'm not gonna do a PM stream if price is like basically at my target already. So that'd be like the only thing. But otherwise, yeah, man, hop in the Discord. I'll keep you guys updated in there. If you're not subscribed on YouTube with a notification bell, how about you go ahead and smack that thing for me? And you'll be notified if I do go live for PM session. Right now, looking at the votes in the chat, though, a lot of flat, mostly flat. I'm walking away currently at the moment up $3. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing setting up for me right now that I'm interested in trading. So yeah, man, I'll probably leave it at that. I'll keep you guys updated about a PM stream. Like the stream, but before you head out. And yeah, just depending on where we're at, we'll kind of determine what we do for a PM session. Obviously, we'll still be streaming tomorrow as well. Looking ahead to tomorrow, actually, real quick. We have Powell again at 10 a.m. No. Powell again tomorrow. Powell again tomorrow morning, chat. Oh, no. Nothing on the earnings calendar to worry about. But yeah, we'll just see where we're at, man. We'll play it by ear. If you guys are green today, congratulations. I mean, for those of you guys that were bullish and held longs, it was obviously a grind and probably torturous at times. But I mean, yeah, I guess if you held on and got to some of your buy side targets and maybe still holding for London high, we'll see. Explosion heard in Syrian capital. Top one futures. Top one futures. I mean, they're just way too young. They've already changed the rules like a bunch of times, it sounds like, and you know, already doing some weird stuff. So they have to prove a lot of stability and credibility before I would ever consider using them. So, but that's just me though. But hey guys, appreciate you showing up. Like the stream before you go. I'll keep you guys updated about it later today. If you're green, congratulations. And if you didn't take a trade today, probably a decent day for it, honestly. All right. Enjoy the rest of your guys's hang on. Jose says, let me see if this works. The Discord. Check the link in the description of the video if the link in the chat isn't working. That one might work. Or try this one. But yeah, it should work. I mean, it works for, I don't know what it is that some people say that like the Discord invite link like doesn't work. Otherwise, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you, honestly, but it should work. One of them should work. Also, if you close down your Discord and then restart it, sometimes that works as well. So just a heads up on that, guys. Appreciate you for showing up. Like the stream before you go. If you need a new combine because you blew your shit up today, if you need a new eval, you need to do straight to funded, use code Tyler, boys and girls. All right, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'll talk to you guys later on.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.